Morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hey, hello, little learners. Welcome back to our learning space. My name is Miss Laura. Can you tell me your name? I'm so excited that you made it back today. And remember, excited is a great feeling, and it can also be a really strong feeling when you have to be patient and wait for something that you want to happen right now. So when you're excited and you need to calm down, I've been introducing you to different strategies you can use. So let's peek at our wheel of calm and see what strategy we're going to use today. So let's see here. Ooh, soup breathing. That's really fun. So what you can do with soup breathing is you can take a pan or a pot from your house like this, and you can pretend there's a big boiling pot of soup in there. And actually today I'm cooking up some sheep soup, see? And we're gonna put it right here, we're gonna hold it, and there's steam coming out, and you're going to smell the soup. And you're gonna blow the soup. Let's try that again. Smell the soup and blow the soup. One more time. Smell the soup and blow the soup. What's your favorite kind of soup? Do you like chicken noodle soup? That one's pretty delicious. So you can use that at home. You can also go to a mirror and see how you're feeling and what your face looks like. Now, we've been building letters together, so you can help me pick what mirror we're going to use. Let's see if you can guess today's letter. We're going to use a big line. Whoop. Happy face always goes on top, thank you. Big line down. And then we're going to use a little curve like this. What letter have I just made? It is the letter P, that's right. P for pizza, which is my favorite, and P for pie, another favorite too. So let's grab our letter P mirror, and I can check to see how I'm feeling in my emotional check-in. I think I know. Now it's time for you to point to the picture that shows how you're feeling. Let's watch together. Can you point to the picture that shows how you're feeling? If you don't see a picture that matches how you're feeling, say you're feeling out loud. If you're having a strong feeling like scared, sad, or angry, take belly breaths. That might help calm your body down. My friends, it's so important for you to check in on how you're feeling, not just once, but throughout the day too. Now today we have a special friend that'd like to share how they're feeling. Her name is Sophie. See? Special letter S for Sophie. And I don't know if you can tell, but she's wearing a princess gown and she's wearing a tiara. That's something princesses wear too. So let's see, how do you think Sophie's feeling? Now remember, we don't just have to look at her face. We can look at her whole body and see if that gives us any clues about how she's feeling. So I noticed that her hands are right by her face, right by her big smile, and her eyes are bright. I wonder how she's feeling. If you think that she's feeling happy, make a happy face like this. If you think that she's feeling sorrowful, that's another word for sad. Make a sad face like this. Let me take a look. Ooh, I see a lot of happy faces. Sophie, we think you're feeling happy in this picture. Thank you for sharing your story. And boys and girls, if you want to share your story, I'd love to do that too. Let's see, make sure you ask a parent, a family member, or a teacher to send it to the address below. And I've been sharing that you get these fun coloring books if you send in your address too. Okay, now it's time for us to check our schedule. let's see what we have planned. This week we've been learning about nurses. We always start with our emotional check-in. We're going to do our weekly investigation. So today, being Thursday, we have an art project that we're going to do with nurses, and it's going to involve chalk and a sidewalk. I can't wait for you to see it. Then it's going to be time to sing our goodbye song. So much to do, so let's get started with our movement. Here's our letter. Are you ready? Here goes. Da 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 da. Letter F. F for flex. Flex your muscles. Now some of you have big, giant muscles. Miss Laura has weak, little, tiny muscles. But I'm still gonna flex them. Ready? Oh. Oh. Ooh. I look fierce. Okay, now it's time for our intentional message. Let me get up and go to that. We've been learning about nurses. Remember in our video, we talked about all the jobs that nurses do? They help doctors, don't they? Treat patients. They work at hospitals, schools, or offices. And that's where you might see a nurse when you go visit the pediatrician at an office. Pediatrician is a special doctor just for kids. They have many jobs, so they take your blood pressure, change your bandages, give you medicine, lots of things, and many specialties. Nurses do so much for us. They're great community helpers. Now, before we move on to our song for the week, we have a little activity where you're going to help me find the rhyme. I'm going to show you a picture of something that might give you a little anxiety. Are you ready? It's a picture of a shot. I know. Shot. You're not scared of a shot, are you? I hope not. My daughter is a little bit. She cries and cries, and then when they do it, when it's over, she's like, oh, that was it? Shots help us sometimes. So you're going to help me find the word that rhymes with shot. Are you ready? Shot, shell. Ooh. Or shot, hot. Which one of those rhyme? Shot, shell, or shot, hot? Yes, shot, hot. Let me put that there. Shot, hot. They both say odd. Those are rhyming words. And they're rhyming words in our song, too, about monkeys who visit a nurse. They're naughty monkeys, aren't they? They're not supposed to be jumping on the bed. And then guess what they do? They all jump on the bed. They all hurt their head. Ooh, bed, head. Other rhyming words. And they have to call the nurse to come get them. So they're so naughty. So let me get my 5 little monkey puppets out. Now remember, you can follow along with your fingers. Let's do that. Here we go. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the nurse and the nurse said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Then there were 4. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Then there were 3. I hope they listened to the doctor. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the nurse and the nurse said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Then there were 2. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. That leaves 1 little monkey, and this little monkey is going to help me introduce my video. So it's time for crafts inspired by art. Today we're going to learn about artist Banksy. Let's watch together. Let's make some crafts inspired by art. Today's inspiration comes from Banksy, a British street artist who likes to remain anonymous. That means no one knows who he really is or what he looks like. He uses stencils to create his street art. This is one of his art pieces titled Nola. It appeared in 2008 in New Orleans. What do you notice about the rain? Yes, it's inside the umbrella. I wonder what he was trying to say. Here's Here's another mural he painted on the side of a building. It shows singer Billie Holiday singing "Life is Beautiful."
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
This year, he created a special art piece just for nurses to say thank you for everything they're doing during the pandemic. Do you notice the superhero the little boy is holding? It's a nurse. Our activity today is also about saying thank you to nurses like Banksy. You'll need chalk, stencils, and a sidewalk near your house to make this thank you street art. Step 1 is to gather your materials. I made stencils out of poster board by cutting shapes in the middle. Step 2 is to use chalk to create your design. My helper Sophie is using a triangle stencil and filling it in with orange chalk. Sophie used the triangle as the nurse's body. Now she's going to use another stencil that's shaped like a circle to make the nurse's head. Next, she added details to her drawing, like arms and hands. What else should she include? She added feet, eyes, a mouth. Still missing something. That's right, hair. This nurse is going to have flowing blonde or yellow hair. The last step is to write a note of thanks. Do you remember who we're thanking this week? That's right, nurses. We can write the words, "Thank you, nurses," or "We love you, nurses." You can have a grown-up help you with the writing or try writing on your own. Now, every time a nurse walks by, they'll know that we thank them for everything they're doing. For more art inspiration, don't forget to check out Art with Miss Reed Wright here on Valley PBS. Now remember, you can learn all about art in the books around you and on the Sora app. Time to see what we accomplished today. We did our emotional check-in, did our weekly investigation. Today we did some thank you street art to say thank you to our nurses. Now it's time to sing our goodbye song. Let's do that together. See, here we go. A, B, see you later. D, E, F, G, I'm gonna miss ya. H, I have to go now. J, K, bye-bye now. L, M, N, O, I had a good time. P, Q, R, you're gonna miss me. S, T, you are my best friend. V, W, X, Y, Z. And you're my very best friend. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Join me tomorrow for Fairy Tale Friday. Until then, here's your squeeze and your smooch. And remember to read, to play, and to enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.
To a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.